And we know from Algebra 1, because we're going to use our Algebra 1 tools, that we actually know a bunch of tools. So I'm going to remind you of those tools. You don't have to write anything. You just have to be quiet and watch it. That's all you have to do. So yesterday, we did some that without factoring, we used square roots. So I'm just going to do this little problem right here for you. You're going to watch me do it and think, oh yeah, I remember that from yesterday. So here's what we do. We would say 3x squared equals 75. I divided by 3. So I got x squared equals 25. We use square roots. That's the tool, square roots. And you would be like, x equals 5. And you'd be like, yay. And then you get your test back. And you'd be like, why did I get 1 marked off? And I'd be like, because you forgot when you use square roots, you get a positive answer and a negative answer. So that's the first little hint I'm going to give you today. We're going to watch on a number of these problems that you're going to get 2 different answers. Or actually more than that because, you know, our friend, Mr. Unit Circle. So that's the first tool that we have. We did that yesterday. The next tool that we have is, I am going to talk about it, but I could not find these to do. Okay, you got to watch for me. Just stop drawing for a minute. Just stop for a few seconds. Oh my God, you drew a basketball. The next tool that I'm going to show you is one I couldn't find any of these to do. Does anyone remember how to do a 4-parter from first semester? What did I do? Yeah, I cut it in half. I wish I found some trig ones where I could do that. I couldn't. I looked all over too, and I thought maybe I can write it, and then I gave up because it was last night and I didn't want to do it. So are we going to have to do that method? No, we're not going to do that method. But I just want you to know that it's there. Okay, the most common method that we're going to use tonight is this. And this is the one where you guys have the hardest time seeing it. So this baby is my method that I call the vacuum method, right? In real life, it is called monomial factoring. And what we do is we suck stuff out, right? So when I do this one, I saw that go flinging. Give me a second and you pick it up. So when I do this one, I'm going to take out the 5x, and I'm left with x minus 6 equals 0. But I need you guys to realize there are 2 baby problems here. There's 5x equals 0 is a baby problem, and x minus 6 is a baby problem. So we're still going to get 2 answers. 5x equals 0, x minus 6 equals 0. So I get x either equals 0 or it equals 6. That is vacuum factoring. Still 2 answers. We've got a number of those to do tonight. The last way is our favorite way, and it's just been a hot minute since we've done it. And our very last way to do any kind of factoring is our friend X factoring, right? Nice and easy, not scary. How do I know to do it? It's got 3 parts. It's really straightforward. Remember what we do. Factors of 40 that make 13. Welcome back to 8th grade or 9th grade. X minus 8, x minus 5. Answers 8 and 5. We're going to use this tonight. Are you ready? So we're going to do 5 of these. Whiteboard's clean. You can either write these in notes, but I don't think you need to. You can do them on your whiteboard. Let's do this. Nice and easy. Big finish. Here we go. Okay. First one to start. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you how to do it, and then I'm going to have you do it. This is from last night. Your goal on this one, I cannot vacuum it. How do I know I can't vacuum it? Because it doesn't have the word cosine in a couple of places. I can't X factor it, so I'm going to use square roots. So here's your job. You're going to get this stuff all by itself. Yes. Don't forget, you need, if I should have said this, you need your unit circle out unless you have it memorized, and I don't know about you, I don't. So get those unit circles out right now too if you don't have yours memorized. Keep going. Square root of 1 over the square root of 4 is a thing. What is the square root of 1? 1 over 2?
So positive 1 over 2.
Yeah. side is the second. Yep, yep. And it starts with root 3, so I think it's 60.
Okay, Miss T.
Yep. Okay, so here's what we want to be careful of. Couple of things. First thing is, oh my God, get this. Second thing is, you guys are great at the math. This is what you did. You went cosine squared equals 2/8, and you were like, oh, Miss T, I'm a genius. And you made it 1/4. Hey, guys, I am thinking. 1/4. But then we're going to square root. Cosine equals 1/2. And if you did that, you were awesome. And you looked on your little unit circle and you said, oh, that's 60. And you went down to the bottom and you said, oh, that's 300. And then you were mad when I took half off, because square roots have a positive one and a negative one. So it's cosine theta of negative 1/2 is going to give me 120 and 240. Are we good? Yeah? Val, are we good? I need you not, I'm taping, so I need you not to talk over me. Yeah? Okay. Here we go. So Mateo, it's awful to me because I'm taping, but I just want to remind you one more time, you chose this class, right? In the beginning of the year, you thought, hey, I could not take this and go home and play on my phone, or I could take this. You pick. Live with your choice, yeah? Okay. Here we go. Next one. You make it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to kill you. Okay.
That's on tape.
I know. I'm gonna get fired and kill your cigarettes. Here we go. Vacuum factor. Let's do it. Vacuum factor. Danny, vacuum factor. I know how to do it. I need you to practice it. Get that grades back up to A's. Vacuum factor. How do I know? It's got a square, but it doesn't have 3 parts. So I'm going to vacuum it. I'm going to suck that sign out. That sounds terrible, but that's what we do. So pretty. I did say it. What do you think? I did. I got 2 of them here. I took 1 of them. I took this guy. I was left with 1/2. And now I have 2 little baby problems. Here's one of my baby problems. Sine theta equals 0. Here's my other baby problem. Sine theta equals negative 1/2. Look at your unit circle right now. Get those answers. This is not the right answer. The degrees are the right answer. We got to go that next step. Again, you chose. You picked this. Close this out.
Yes.
Because it was sine plus 1/2 equals 0, and I talked it over. So no unit circle. Just one.
Sine. When is sine? I know. When is sine 0?
180?
No.
180.
That's close. Oh, wait.
Yeah, sine goes second. 0, 180, 330. There's one more. 210. 610. How'd you do? Okay, so I know. But just waiting. I'm just waiting until someone else does the work. Are we good? 4 answers on this one. Yeah. So it's really not 360 because when I actually write the problem, it will look like this. But if you want to put the 360, you can, right? So you could do that as well. Yeah. Is that answering your question? So sine is 0 at 0, 180, and 360. Okay. Do I need those 360? I don't. Okay. Okay, try this one. I'm gonna walk around and the other people I'll say it. And say your name, it'll be awkward. Here's my hint. I don't even know how to square it. But I do have a sign over here and a sign over here. And I'm gonna give you one other hint. Danny, when you take out a sign, you've got to put something in its place. So when you take this sign out, do not leave it plus nothing. Got to put something in its place.
No. And how do you do these different?
Hey, how do you do what? Oh,
X
X
and Y.
and Y. So close is going to be Y.
No, sine's Y.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Two put close is Y, guys.
Equals to Y.
X plus 1X. What the fuck is this? I don't know how to do it. Y equals 0. Both equals 0, I guess. How do I do that?
No, so you do Y equals 0. Then you do 2x plus 1 equals 0.
How do you get 2xy?
Negative 1/2.
Oh, obviously.
This is sine.
Okay, here we go. This is what I got. I don't want to look at my unit circle because I'm that lazy. I took out the sine theta and it's going to equal 0. And then over here I had 2 cosine theta plus 1 equals 0, which is cosine theta equals negative 1/2. Y'all see how I got that negative 1/2, right? I moved the 1 over, I divided by 2. Now I'm going to go to the handy dandy unit circle. I'm going to see where sine is 0. That's going to be at 0 and 180. I'm going to go to cosine is negative 1/2, and it looks like 120 and 240. Am I good? Okay. We got 2 more, I think, and then we're done. Oh, I love this one. Okay. I'm going to give you a hint on how I do it in real life. Honest to God, when I do these, this is how I write them. I write them backwards. This is what I do. That's terrifying looking to me. That's okay, you have to have him watch. I know, but Ashley's in there, like she's gotta not touch it. Okay, so here's what. That looks horrifying to me. So I'm gonna rewrite this problem without the word sine in it. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, wait, I'm gonna call that x squared. I'm gonna call this 2x, and I don't know why that sign is so high. What the hell happened there? Plus 1 equals 0. Guess what? That doesn't scare me. That's x factoring. That's not scary at all. So right now, could you please x factor that into the little parentheses? Just do that for me, right? Factors of 1 that add up to be 2. It should be super, super easy for you. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to say x plus 1 equals 0. But now I'm going to get rid of the x and write in the word sine. And then look how easy this problem is. So I took something that looked terrifying and I made it really, really easy. And now it's super easy to do. Sine, no squared, equals negative 1. And sine theta is negative 1. Now, to be honest, you get 2 answers, but they are the same answer. Do I need to write them both? I don't. If you do, though, because you're like, hey, I'm just going to do it to be on the safe side, that's fine. But 270 is the number that works there. You did. You know how to do it. Last one, best one, then I'm shutting up. Do the exact same thing that we just did with the x on this. Rewrite it without the word cosine and see how easy this problem is. Is that scary looking? Yes, it is. Is it easy? Yes, it is. Rewrite it with just x's. And you're going to be like, really? Oh my God, it's so easy.
Sick.
Watch your negatives. That's perfect, Jackson. You were good. Did you get 6 and 1? Yeah. Just watch your negatives. Negative, negative. Right? -6, -1, -7. There you go. So here's what most of you got. You got x minus 6 and x minus 1, and you're feeling pretty good about yourself, as you should. You're going to say, wait, Miss T, I'm going to change those to cosine theta minus 6 and cosine theta minus 1. You're going to say, well, that means cosine theta equals 6 and cosine theta equals 1. And what I warned you about yesterday is going to happen. Does 6 exist on our unit circle? No, that's called an extraneous answer. It's bad. So just look at the places where cosine is 1, which I believe is 0 degrees. And that's it. That's it. Okay. Huh? Yeah. We are done with trigonometry. For some of my seniors who are not going into the math and sciences, this will be the last time you see trigonometry for the rest of your life. Congratulations. You are done.